So we mustn't confuse mental with mind. They're different, slightly different, but they're different. And mind with general brain function, which is one's sole purpose is to interpret impulses and to give and receive information from the various nerves in and on the physical body. Okay, that's what your brain does. That's the messages that you're getting from your brain. It's like your brain is like this amazing computer that picks up everything around you. Messages within your body and also messages coming from outside the body. The mind cannot perceive itself or other minds. The mind stilled, however, allows perception of itself. That is to say, when you sit in stillness and you slow the movement of the mind and you begin to observe the mind, that's when it perceives itself. But it doesn't like doing that. So it'll throw all kinds of distractions from at you where you cannot, or you feel you cannot keep still and do nothing. I got to be doing something. I got to be scrolling on my phone. I got to be looking at something. I got to be listening to something. I can't just sit and be doing nothing. Yeah, I gotta be reading something. I gotta be listening. I gotta be eating. I gotta be doing something. Sitting down doing absolutely just looking into space or contemplation. No. Um, we are often distracted, but we cannot perceive ourselves with the distraction. That's why you need to make time, or actually, you don't need to do anything. That's why, let me put it this way, I choose to make time to be still, choosing to make time to contemplate or meditate, to become more aware of myself, more aware of what's going on with me. When people say, so what's going on with you? Oftentimes, folks are stuck to say or to articulate how they're feeling. They don't know how they're feeling. I don't, I don't know. But ones who still themselves get to know how they're feeling deep down inside. They become aware of what they're feeling. And then when you get to that point where you're feeling what you're feeling, not judging what you're feeling, just feeling without making it bad, without making it wrong, or without making it good or right. It just is feeling. So not intellectualization, but meditation brings self-knowledge. Okay? Let me repeat that. Not intellectualization, not reading, not talking about it as such, but meditation brings self-knowledge. All right? So there was a period in my life where, I mean, I've read a lot of books. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, one of the things that my 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 mom used to say is, "Go read a book," because I'll be asking her a ton of questions, and of course she'd get fed up, and don't want to answer anything, or maybe I'm asking, maybe I'm just one of those youths that's just too intense and asking loads of questions and of just about life, about everything. Everything was why this, why that, why that, and it was just like a first. And she'd tell me go read a book. So that's what I would do. I'll go read a book. So I know I've read lots of books, but there was a period where I just didn't read at all. And and all I do was experience, feel, experience, meditate on that, and so on and so on. This is how one begins to also grow. I'm not saying you shouldn't read books. I think if you have a thirst and you have you've got access to information and you're going to get access, you should develop your mind in that way, but it's not the only way.